afternoon, y'all. My name is Jennifer Baxter, and I'm the former Black Lives Matter Potsdam, New York organizer. On January 8th, 2021, my son, Teron Evans Jr., was found dead in the home of two police informants that claimed he committed suicide. For 4 years, I've been fighting for justice for my son. For 4 years, I've been fighting for the district attorney to refer my son's case to the New York State Attorney General to be investigated, and the New York State Attorney General is refusing. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for gathering here today. I am here today with families and advocates who share an unshakable determination to end systemic injustice and demand accountability for those we have lost and those who are still with us. We are not just here as individuals. We are here as a collective voice, united in our fight for truth, transparency, and change. Today, we are not speaking to power, we are speaking with power, because the voices of the people will no longer be ignored. Why are we here? Today's press conference is not just an event, it is a call to action. We are here to address the systemic failures that have taken the lives of our loved ones and continue to fail us and our loved ones daily. These failures have left families with empty chairs at dinner tables, communities mourning and angry in silence, and a justice system that has too often looked the other way. But today, we're not silent. We are not broken. We are resolute. The truth is clear. No community, no nation can thrive when those sworn to protect us are shielded from accountability. Justice must be more than a promise. It must be a reality.
That's right.
Each of us here has a story. Behind every demand for change is a name, a face, and a life that matters or mattered. We remember them today. Teron Evans Jr., taken too soon, but never forgotten. Robert Brooks, a reminder of why we fight and why we cannot stop. We demand end immunity for wrongdoing. No badge or uniform should place anyone above the law.
That's right.
Those who commit harm must face the consequences. National standards for policing. We need clear, enforceable standards that prioritize de-escalation, community safety, and accountability. Justice for families. Every victim deserves justice, and every family deserves answers. This includes reopening cold cases, cases that have been covered up, providing resources for affected families, and ensuring that no one faces this fight alone. Investment in communities. Instead of funding systems that harm us, let's invest in schools, mental health services, affordable housing, and opportunity that uplifts us all. A seat at the table. Policies must reflect the voices of those most affected. Families, advocates, and community leaders. This is not just a moment, it is a movement. From Atlanta to London, from New York to Cape Town, families and allies are standing together to demand systemic change. Today we speak as one voice, declaring that enough is enough.
That's right.
We are building a future where accountability is not the exception, but the rule. where justice is not delayed or denied, and where no one else has to mourn another life stolen by a system meant to protect us. To our leaders, we are watching you. The world is watching you.
That's right.
We cannot ignore the pain in our voices, the strength in our unity, or the clarity of our demands. To the community, this fight needs you. Stand with us.
That's right.
Share your stories. Amplify the calls for justice.
Yes.
Speak truth to power whenever and wherever you are. And to the families who have endured the unthinkable, we are the heart of this movement.
Yes.
Your courage reminds us, our courage, that the fight for justice is not just necessary, it is unstoppable.
Yes.
In conclusion, today we affirm our commitment to action, to accountability, and to change. Together, we will create a world where justice is more than a dream. It is a reality for everyone. Thank you. Let's keep fighting together.
Yes.
Truth and justice for Teron Evans Jr. of Potsdam, New York, and truth and justice for everyone throughout New York State that has encountered and continue to encounter the injustices of this system that keeps oppressing us, that we are surrounded by right now.
That's right.
Yes.
And nobody don't care until the shoe is on the other foot. So don't be so quick to cast judgment. Okay? Because you never know where you might be.
That's right. Don't wait until it's yours
That's right.
to stand up or expect us to come.
White, black, Puerto
and help.
Rican, I feel like we all bleed the same blood.
Exactly. We all do.
Right. Hello?
We all do.
I got mixed race cousins, all different kinds
And
of
they
races
need
in my
to fix.
family.
They need to fix the situation with the mental illness.
And just
instead
don't
of
sit back
sending
and
them
watch
to
us.
jail
You got to rise up
and
because
say
at
it
one
because
time
of their
or another,
age
your child.
that they can't help. I'm fighting for mine, and I'm not giving up until my son get the justice that's due to him and the
Right.
treatment that he deserves, so he can live his life again.
I just want to say one more thing, that honestly, I'm tired of marching. I'm tired of protesting.
That's right.
We have been doing this shit for so long, and nothing is changing.
Right. All
We
these
have got to
police
come
officers
together
out there
and
on
do
force.
something different
I'm
that they are
calling
not
names out.
expecting. I'm not calling for violence, but I'm calling for
right.
some action that will actually change the system.
We have to rise up like we rised up for George Floyd. Now this is our own people here.
Right.
We have to rise up like we rised up for George Floyd. We shut this city down all the way to Salve, New York. What happened after had nothing to do with the march. But we need to rise up as one, because it could be your child walking to school and get shot by accident.
And I'm speaking for all the children that face mental illness, that their parents might not know what to do, might not know what to say. I'm speaking for my son, Nitera Nelson, but I'm speaking for all of them.
Right, and I'm speaking for
I'm
my
speaking
son,
for
Jai
him.
right here. Jai Ray, I love you. I've been down here every day trying to come see you. And I know I don't want you to think that I don't love you. I'm out here fighting. I know your daddy is watching over you. And I know that you did not do what they said you did. Okay? But we is living in the last days. Mothers turn against mothers, father, people of high power and accolades. God said in the Bible, he gonna bring you down. That's why look at California on fire. On fire. Up in the hills, all that stuff, everything is coming to an end. Everything God is getting ready to bring all these people up high, he's gonna break them down. Break them down. You don't never let power let you forget the reality of your job and what you was here to do. I'm a nurse. I take care of people all the time. That's what I love doing. Been doing it for years. I could never see myself lashing out on dementia people. When we had COVID, they wandered all over. What I look like, forcing them to get back in their room? No, they got COVID. They can't help. Like, no, that's not how you treat people.
I just want to say that, a lot of these,
And
a lot of
Deputy
times,
AC Moore, remember I said, laugh now, cry later? That wasn't a threat, baby. That was a promise. God heard my cry, and all you guys are gonna pay. I got everything recorded on tape. Y'all laughed in my face, but guess what? I got it all recorded. Everything.
so this is to Ben Crump, National Action Network, NAACP, NYCU. Until my son was killed, I didn't realize how much you guys are off for the money. It's not for the people, it's for the profit. We need some real people out here that's going to help get justice and make change to this system. A monetary settlement is not justice. Accountability and incarceration for our loved ones will be justice. And it needs to happen now.
I just want to say, you found a white man at Huntington School, where my grandkids go to school. You found him with an AK-47. How the hell didn't he get shot? Because when the police rolled up, all they did was talk him down. My son lives right next door to that. He was waiting for the school to open up to put fire. I just want to know why y'all didn't do him like you would do a melanated person. He would be dead. He would be dead on sight. This white man, excuse me, I'm sorry, but it's the God's truth. I only speak from experience. But this man was white, and he got talked down. He didn't get shot. He didn't go to jail. They talked him down, and he was going to kill our babies. That could have been my grandchild dead that morning. So, I want to know why. It's a double-edged sword. It's supposed to be right across the board. It's not right. It's not right. Because if he was a black man or a Latino or any color other than what my skin is, he would be laying on the ground. He wouldn't have been talked down. Just like they shot that 71-year-old man. How many times did they shoot him? Like 91 or 19? That's what they did to this old man. That was outside his own house. They shot him. This was a few years ago in Syracuse, New York. They didn't talk him down, but they talked that man down at Huntington School.
And I want to know why my son is dealing with paranoid bipolar schizophrenia, still sitting in a cell. Haven't been out of the cell since October. Why is he not getting the treatment that he needs? He's down here deteriorating, getting worse, and it's not fair. And I promise I'm going to do everything I can until my son get the justice and the treatment that he needs. So we got to be careful looking at people and turning our nose up at people because everybody not a criminal. Because my son is definitely not a criminal.
Especially when we dealing with mental health. They be so quick to charge somebody with murder because they know they don't have the offense to stick up for themselves or their family members. You know?